So Chandraban Prasad says, your great-great-grandfathers were an army of third classes. So don't talk to us about merit. That's what his point is. Now, I already mentioned Shahu Maharaj of Kolhapur in passing. In fact, he was the real pioneer. I mean, if you leave out Sir Henry Pottinger, the British governor of Madras, the real pioneer was Shahu Maharaj. Now, he was, most of you know him as the person who sent Ambedkar abroad for higher studies, In 1902, he issued an order reserving 50% of the government jobs for backward classes. And he was also the first one to create a non-Brahmin priesthood. Imagine what we are taking pride doing now. He had done it in 1902. He promoted future leaders like Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. He prioritized education, set up student hostels, and Bal Gangadhar Tilak, who was of course a very conservative man, he criticized him strongly, and for the first time you find this word merit and efficiency and all being used. Bal Gangadhar Tilak criticized Shahu Maharaj for prioritizing caste over individual merit. It argued that the ruler of a state should be practically above caste or sectarian considerations. Also told you about Krishnaraja Odayar IV, Maharaja of Mysore. In 1918, he set up a committee under an ICS judge called Sir Leslie Miller to go into the issue of reservations for backward communities. The committee gave its report in 1919, and guess who was the Diwan of Mysore at the time? Visvesvaraya. And Visvesvaraya objected to the implementation of the committee's recommendations. Then the Maharaja said, okay, in that case you please quit. And Visvesvaraya put in his papers. How many of you know this story? This story is completely hidden. And in fact, I would say that Shahu Maharaj and Mysore Maharaja should have got Bharat Ratna. Instead, Visvesvaraya gets Bharat Ratna in 1953. He's in the first batch of Bharat Ratnas. And this story that he was forced to resign because he opposed reservations for non-Brahmins is not told at all, is not mentioned at all. Now, this committee's report is very important because it made 2 or 3 recommendations which are still standing. First, it said it opposed caste-wise reservation. It said you should group castes. I mean, like the way some communities are asking. I mean, we want separate reservation for Marathas or 1 year or something. It said no. You can only if you start giving caste-wise reservations, things won't work. So we should group them into castes. That is the first point. Second, he said the committee did not recommend proportional representation. It used the word adequate representation, and that word has been carried forward to our constitution also. Third, it's a very important point regarding this reservation spoiling efficiency. The committee said efficiency is not to be measured solely or even mainly by academic qualifications, and it will not be denied that there are many important branches of administration in which other qualities such as sympathy, honesty of purpose, energy, and common sense go far as to make an efficient officer. I mean, this is what we all know. I mean, mere academic result, the guys who are the toppers in IAS are not always the best IAS officers. The fact cannot be ignored. Another point is saying, the fact cannot be ignored that an officer making appointments and promotions finds it easier to see the values of his own community than those of others. Tribalism. He's saying, left to themselves, people will favor the members of their own community.